Oh, I'm not doing this again for a week, so I just I had a lot to talk about yesterday, and there's like a party in my house, so uh I don't know. I did want to get into like mental health stuff a little bit. I promise we're gonna have fun. Let me let a couple more people join, then I'll start. I do want to get into some mental health shit though, because this stuff's. A lot of people have messaged me and said, "Man, I really am struggling. I wish you would talk more about anxiety, depression, you know, mental health issues." And I know a lot about it, so I may. And I know it's gonna be tough because it's a Friday night, so a lot of people are out. But for all the people who aren't out, who are a bunch of losers like me, who love to stay home on Friday nights and save money and order food and watch movies or whatever. I love Friday nights, dude. I love Friday nights because it's like the whole week. I work Monday through Friday, so when the Friday comes, I'm just like, this is my day to stay home, sleep. I can go to bed late and not worry about having to get up early in the morning, so I like it. Plus, I'm broke as hell. I have no money. I don't get paid until Monday. Isn't that weird? I get paid on a Monday. You know why I get paid on Monday? Because my fucking job pays me once a month. Swear to God. Once a month I get paid. You know, these people complain bi-weekly, oh, you get paid. I get paid 12 times a fucking year. Try to budget your money. It took me years just to like get used to doing that. So what I have to do is like when I get paid on the last working day of the month or the first. Usually like the first. So if I get paid on the first, I pay everything. My cable bill, my gas bill, my heat, my rent, my mortgage, my electric, everything. And so whatever money I have left after that, that's my spending money for the month. So for the first 2 weeks, I'm balling out of control, you know what I mean? I'm like fucking making it rain, I'm going out, whatever. And then like by like the 17th, 18th of the month, I'm struggling. So that's how it used to be now. You know, and I don't make a shitload of money either, man. Like, yeah, I do own my own condo, which is cool, but, you know, I don't have enough money to save. I don't make enough to save, and I don't save money. And I know my mom hates that, because she saves money like a boss. But I did want to talk about, listen, we're going to have some fun here tonight, and I only got 65% battery, so this ScottCast ends when my battery dies. I do want to get into a little bit of mental health stuff. Because you know the dude from Lincoln Park that hung himself like 5-6 days ago or whatever? It kind of fucked with me because I heard that I heard some things that he said like months prior that was very similar to stuff I say and feel. And it was just kind of like sketchy. I hear and see a lot of suicides. I chalk it up to, you know, the person's been battling depression, anxiety so long and just didn't get the help. Or couldn't take it anymore. I don't really put much thought into it though, you know what I mean? I don't like even thinking about it. But for some reason, Lincoln Park dude, he was on a podcast like months ago talking about how when he's distracted, like I am now, I'm distracted, I'm doing my thing, I'm focusing on talking, or I am doing anything to do with comedy, I'm at work, I'm riding my bike, I'm out driving, whatever. My mind is distracted, but when it's the times when I'm alone, and I feel like I'm alone in my head, is where it really is a scary place. And he was saying that, and it really just fucking scared me, because I'm like, oh my God, like, I hope I just never get to a point where I want to just, you know. And people don't understand suicide, like, especially from somebody who's famous and rich. And I can really, really help you understand that. It has not, like, when you get rich and famous, like he was saying too, there's no, like, card you get in the mail that says, oh, you're going to be happy forever now because you're rich. Like, look, money brings a certain type of happiness, but when you have, like, mental illness, money doesn't do shit. I remember when I first went through bad depression and anxiety when I was, like, my late teens. I remember saying to myself, like, dude, you could give me $1 million, literally, like, briefcase, $1 million, and I'd fucking push it off the table and be like, I don't care, fix my brain. Like, people don't understand that depression and anxiety isn't just feeling shitty and feeling scared. It is an imbalance. It is mentally ill. It's something wrong. Like, I'm mentally ill. I am. I know I am. I know I've always been different. You know what I mean? And diagnosed with depression and anxiety. I have to right now be on medicine or else I'm a fucking mess. You know what I mean? And it's just, it is an overwhelming feeling. Like whatever your brain wants to do, it's gonna do. Okay, so if you wake up and you just feel sad, it's not always because of something. Like it just is, your chemicals are fucked up, man. Your brain's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like normal people get sad when something happens. It causes you to be sad. You think it through. You may be sad for a while, depending on what it is, and then you get over it. But with something like when you have a condition like depression or anxiety, you for years and years and years, you're just feeling sad or angry or scared, and you can't fucking get out of it. And that's where therapy comes in and medicine comes in, which thank God for therapy, because it's helped a lot, and thank God for the medication, which I was always like against medicine, you know what I mean? I was always against that shit, like, nah, man. And I still think medicine is a last resort, but if you're getting to a point where, put it this way, this is what like depression, anxiety is like when you have it for like, say somebody's had depression, anxiety bad for like a year straight. Just picture every day getting punched in the stomach every 5 minutes. Picture that. This is how I can explain suicidal thoughts to people. Just say you were getting punched in the fucking stomach every 5 minutes for a year. After like fucking 3 months, dude, you're gonna be like, I want to die. Because I just keep getting punched in the stomach and it hurts, and I'm so sick of suffering. And I think that's what that dude from Linkin Park did. I think that he had been suffering for an awful long time, and it got to a point where he's like, I can't even be alone with myself. And, you know, so it fucked me up. It scared me. It got me thinking about myself, because I've only been doing really well now for like probably 2.5 months. I've been feeling really good for 2.5 months, and I had a really, really bad 6 months. So it's just, I want people to know it's real, you know what I mean? Like, mental illness is really real. Alyssa said something interesting. Sometimes I feel invisible, or if I don't belong anywhere. Alyssa, you might want to hit me up, because I'm going to explain something right now that might be what you're going through. And this is I don't know if this is what you mean, but I'm going to explain it right now. This is probably the weirdest thing, the weirdest symptom of my anxiety, depression, or mental illness, whatever. This is one that, like, I'm going to have to look it up as to what it is. I think it's a symptom of depression. And I'll get to your guys' comments, like, as soon as I can, but what is it called? Maybe somebody can help me out in the comment section. There is a form of, it's like disassociative. Basically, it's when there's a certain part of depression where you actually feel like you're not in your body. You feel like you're out of your body. And I can't remember what the fuck the name of it is. Hold on. Let's see if anybody knows what it is. Oh, that's it. Depersonalization. It's called depersonalization. And it is a symptom. It's a pretty rough one. And I'm going to look it up and just tell you what the definition is. And I'm going to tell you what happens to me sometimes. And it's fucking petrifying, dude. It's awful. See, now they list it as a disorder, like depersonalization disorder. It's saying a group of conditions called dissociative disorders. It's a mental illness that involves disruptions or breakdowns in memory, consciousness, awareness, identity, and perception. That is exactly what it is. When one or more of these functions are disrupted, symptoms can result. So I'm going to say that one more time. It's breakdowns of memory, consciousness, awareness, identity, and perception. Dude, that's the best way I can describe it. The way I describe it is, now this happens to me, first of all, it only lasts for like less than 10 seconds, like 5 seconds, 6 seconds. It's so intense, dude. It's so intense. And for me, it always happens when I'm, like 99% of the time, it happens when I'm going to sleep. I'll wake up, like I just fell asleep like 2 minutes ago, and I'll wake up, and I'll wake up, and the way I can describe it, dude, it's so hard to describe. I feel like I'm not me. I feel like I don't know who I am. That's why it's like the conscious. I feel like I'm not in my, I don't know. I feel like I'm not I don't know who I am for like 6 to 7 seconds. I actually have to hop out of bed and run to like the railing and just kind of like grip it and like feel it on me, and like it's fucked up, dude. It's fucked up. I did talk to one kid, a friend of mine, Dave Mello. I just threw his name out there, but he understood what I was going through. Let's say that. There are some people who, but that's probably the scariest part about it. And if that ever starts to last for more than 10 seconds, I'm a motherfucking dead man, dude, because I am not on this planet when that happens. It feels like, I swear to God, it feels like I'm in my head to the point where it felt like I'm the only person in the universe. Like it's the most alone feeling ever. So it's called depersonalization. If that ever happens to you, honestly, message me. I'd like to talk about it because I hate feeling so fucking alone when that happens. But that's probably like the craziest symptom I have. All right, I'm gonna read some of your comments now. Hope I'm not making everybody feel sad. We'll get funny, I promise. Alyssa said, yes, like I look in the mirror, I look at myself like, whoa, this is me, this is life, this is who I am, it's odd, but thank you. Yeah, Alyssa, I hear you. Very similar. And the more you, put it this way, the more you, and with depression and anxiety too, the more that you focus on yourself and how you're feeling, kind of like the more you're going to be fucked up. And as silly as it sounds, like my mother used to say this a lot, I always used to be like, nah. She always used to say, make sure you get a lot of sleep, don't be drinking, and get out and do something. And she'd always say that, I'd be like, you don't understand, you don't get what I'm going through. And whether she did or didn't, which she understands anxiety, she was right. Because if you spend all this time in your head trying to fucking like think about that, you're gonna go nuts. Like just live, man. So when that shit happens to me, I obviously like wake up from a sleep. I kind of think it's fucked up. I put water on my face and I kind of just, try to whatever. And when I'm feeling awfully depressed and awfully anxious, which hasn't been much lately, thank God, you have to go do shit. As much as it sucks, man, it might not even make you feel better, but you have to get out of your head. You have to, you know what I mean? But with anybody struggling for a long time, you got to put the work in, dude. You have to get a therapist. You have to talk to a therapist. And if it's to the point where you feel like you can't live a normal life, you have to try medicine. That's my opinion. So, just saying. Yep, Brooke gets it too, called disassociation. It is scary as fuck. And it only lasts like 6 or 7 seconds. And it feels like, dude, I would say it feels kind of like you're dying. Like your consciousness is coming out of your body. It's fucking nuts. Nuts. And yes, I know that medication stops working as much as it does when you first start taking it, and I am just not going to get scared about that. I'm going to live for right now. If you live in the future, you are anxious and you're going to have anxiety. If you live in the past, you're going to be depressed. If you live in the moment, you'll be happy. Just saying. See, a lot of people have understand what I'm saying, so that's good. And if you guys all want to get group chat with the whole freaking disassociation thing, we can all talk about it and talk about how we're crazy. But let's I'm going to try and bridge away from this a little bit. Yeah, Brooke said, I feel like I'm watching my life from a window. Yeah, it's fucked. And when you're outside that window, you're alone. And that's the scariest part, is that alone feeling. I feel like there's nobody. Like in this world, I have plenty of good people around me and, family. But in that little 6 seconds, I'm not here, man. All right, so I don't want to talk about this anymore because it's getting kind of depressing. So, and Chris Tello said, Scotty, you got to do 4 of a job interview part 2 or another dating application. I actually have 4 out there. There's 4 Fall River guys. Dude talks like this, bro. Fucking. There's one. It's called Fall River Guy Shaves His Beard. Type this shit into YouTube. Fall River Guy. There's 4 of them. And there's also one that people haven't seen. It's pretty good. Is Fall River Guy Gets a Babysitter. That one's hilarious. That one I actually laugh at that one. So type in Fall River Guy to YouTube. There's 4 of them. I don't feel like doing another one. It's not fun. Alyssa is being mad cool too. She said, anybody can hit me up with a message that needs someone to talk to. I will say, when I went through that shit too, mad people are supporting, because I feel like I'm one of the few people who want to talk about it and be open with it, and that makes other people feel comfortable about them being open to it, so it's always a good thing. Nicole, if your anxiety is so bad you can't eat, sleep, or function, and that's going on for a while, you need to start seeing somebody. And know that the way you are in life, man, no matter how shitty you feel, it's only going to stay like this if you don't, try to do something different and fix yourself. Life is always like this, man. Nobody's got a smooth ride. Everyone's got the downs. And when you're down, don't forget how you feel, so that when you're back up again, you can look down and be like, I was down, but I know I came back up. That way, every time you start going down, you feel less down, because you know you're going to come back up. This is fucking life. It's a goddamn mountains and mountains. It's tough. Life's tough. You know what I mean? driving home and tuning in. I hope you're not watching. Don't be watching this while you're driving, man. I don't want you getting accidents watching the ScottCast, dude. All right, let's get some comments. I'm going to skip a lot of comments. Let's get out of the depression, anxiety crap. You guys can private message each other about that stuff. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about, shit, I don't know. Give me something. Give me something, guys. Something happy, something good. Why are you home on a Friday night? Why are we all here on a Friday night? Y'all know why I'm here, because I'm broke. You know what I mean? And Katie's at work on her break watching the ScottCast. The best thing to do on your break is definitely tune in. And just so you know, I do have, again, a YouTube channel, Scotty Medeiros. You can go watch it. We do have a website, whateverbrofilms.com. My better half, Joe, will not be here today. My partner in crime, partner in rhyme. He's out doing normal Friday night things with his money because he saves. So he has money. What else? What do we got, man? What do we got? Like, how about dudes thirsty? Let's talk about thirsty dudes. First of all, we're all men. We're all pretty thirsty. Whether you act on it or not, I just think, listen, this is what you have to understand. I don't know what God put us here, dude. But he put men here to do this. Literally, that's all where the male species, if you look at any animal, any species on the planet, we're made to do this. It's in our DNA. I feel it deep within. I just always want to do this. But now that we've evolved as humans, we can, like, you know, we can't just go down the street and just pull some girl's pants down and rape her. You can't do that. Put you in jail. It's a whole big thing. So we're always going to have that in our DNA, dude. So when a guy hits you up on Facebook in an inbox, I know, it's just, I don't know. I've told dudes, like, if you're going to message a girl, which you shouldn't, you have to message her with something different than, like, hey, beautiful, or you're gorgeous. They hear that shit all the time on Facebook, bro. Say something, I don't know. I'll message a girl and be like, dude, you're hot. I want to make out with you. We should make out one day. Boom, that's it. She might reply back. She might not. But you got to go, and again, we've talked about this, you got to go with the 3-picture rule. You like 3 of her pictures, right? That's it. That's all you do. And then move on. And the 3 pictures, don't like the sexy ones, okay? If you like one sexy picture, make sure you like another picture where she's with her kid or something. Or she's, like, with her grandma. Then like a picture of her in a sweater where things are covered up. But she's like, oh, my God. Why would he like that picture? Oh my God, I should probably message him. And if she doesn't message you, she's not interested, bro. She sees it. And don't like 70 pictures. So the girl's scrolling and she's like, holy fuck. And don't message a girl, and if she don't answer you, message her again. And then message her again. And then message her again, dude. I've seen so many girls' phones, they're like, Scott, look at this shit. And the dude will be like, hi, hello, you're beautiful. We should hang out. Hey, hi. Like, bro, if she ignores you, she don't like, would you do that in the street? Would you go up to a girl in the street and be like, hey, and she doesn't look at you? You're like, hey, hi, hey, you should go out. Hey, hello, oh, bro, fucking move on. You're on Facebook. There's a million other girls. And it's not a dating site, by the way, either. I don't know. Just like 3 pictures and move on. I shouldn't even have to explain this. And then we get to the dick pic portion of things. Where guys think that it's, when a girl doesn't ask for a dick pic, that's like a good idea. Like, picture a girl sending you a picture of her asshole, like the inside of her asshole. You'd be like, eh! That's how most girls are with penises. It's that they don't, that's not what does it for them. We've been through this. We've been through this. And Crystal said, nothing more attractive than personality and humor. That's a good point, dude, because that's why you can be the best looking guy in the world, man. Like, and I've heard this before, like, oh man, that guy's so good looking, but he's not a funny guy, he's not a nice guy. And that shit goes a long way. Look, the good-looking thing, that's only going to work for the very initial stage of any kind of relationship. You know? It's the initial stage where a girl looks at you and like, damn, oh my God, he's good-looking, like he's hot. But if you can't carry on a conversation, you know what I mean, and you're a fucking idiot or you're an asshole, those good looks will go away quick. Okay? Because what really matters, what really turns a girl on is being honest. A man that's honest. You know why? Because you can't find them anywhere. So many guys are trying to be like, they're trying to hide behind this wall. And I'm not going to lie, women too. There's a lot of women out there who hide behind a wall too and honest with themselves. And it's like, this is why the world moves so slowly, because so many people lie to each other. Everyone lies. The president lies. Your teacher lies. The people you work with lie. Even small talk, people are lying. Nobody's telling you what's really going on. Like when someone says, "What's up?" to me, "Hey, what's up, Scott? How you been?" If I'm doing bad, I'm like, "Not that good," and they're like they're not ready for it. Like, what do you think? I'm gonna talk to you about the weather, bro? Fuck it. If you want to know how I'm doing, ask me. If not, move on. Jesus. Brianna, someone sent you a dick pic today? Did he send it to you, like, do you know, like, did he just send you a dick pic, like, out of nowhere? That shit's crazy to me. I would never just be like, you know what, I'm gonna send this girl my wiener. It's weird. Where do you go for your tats? I haven't got tatted up in, like, 8 years. I used to go to Up in Flames. I haven't got a new tattoo in 8 years. My shit's all gray, and, like, yeah. Kelly Almeida says no to dick pics. No kidding, Kel. Love you, babe. By the way, Kelly, a lot of people messaged me today. It was like, oh my God, Kel's the shit. I loved her. You have to have her on again. So, you did your thing. Hashtag clip pics. Yeah, like, would you like, as a guy, would you want a girl sending you, like, an up-close picture of a vagina? Maybe some guys like it. And don't get me wrong. Look, if a girl asks for it, if a girl's like, yo, I want to see your dick, then, you know, some girls like that shit. Do it. But don't just be chucking your wiener around there, man. Yes, dick pics are ugly. They're horrible. No penis looks good, except mine. Mine looks great, but I don't send it to people. I'm always getting unwanted dick pics. Like, guys are such savage fucking freaks, man. You can change the looks, but never a personality. No, that's not true, though. You can't change a look either. And, like, the way someone looks, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, there's some people I know that when I first met the girl, I was like, you know, she's, well, again, this isn't somebody I had a relationship with or anything, but a girl will be like, yeah, she's all right. And once I got to know this person, I look at them like they're so much sexier and prettier, and like personality is humongous. And I know it always sounded so much bullshit when I was a kid. Like they were like, no, it's what's on the inside that counts. No, it really is. It really is. There's a girl I know, not gonna say her name, but like to me, when you first meet her, she might be like an average looking girl. She's an average looking girl. But this girl is so fucking amazing. Like her, when she walks into a room, I just want to hug her. She just has this glow to her, and it's because of her personality is so strong. Her fucking energy, which I believe in a lot now. Her energy is so strong. It makes her literally beautiful, like gorgeous. And there's a couple people I've met like that, and there's even like, and there's men out there. Like I'm not, you know, I don't look at guys like that, but there are dudes out there that you'd look at one way, and you know, you judge them. And when you get to know him, you're like, this person's just such a wonderful, beautiful human being, and it brings out all their features, you know what I mean? And here's another thing I want to talk about real quick, is, you know, like the women are taking selfies all the time, and they use a filter. I'll have girls Snapchat me with filter. This girl's out there with you probably right on here, your Facebook photo is you with a fucking cat filter. What are you doing? I'll have a girl talk to me, like on Snapchat. I'll like say something to a girl on Snapchat. She'll talk back to me with a filter on, all normal, and like a squeaky voice. And at first, I never understood this, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? But it makes sense to me now. That is self-conscious. That is a person feeling self-conscious about talking and showing her face. And a lot of these girls are like hot. Like, why would you talk to me with your face covered and your voice covered if it's not a joke? Stop using those filters, man. What I'm saying about women is, yo, embrace who you are. You have what you have. If you got a fat ass, that's a good thing. Stop trying to get it skinny. Not all guys like skinny girls. You know what I mean? If you got thickness around the stomach, that's okay. Like, I understand trying to be healthy and get better. Of course you want to do that. But don't be down on yourself for that. Are you getting like wrinkles because you're getting older? So what? Everyone gets wrinkles when they get older. I do. Look at this shit. When I smile, I look like I'm fucking dying. I don't care. I'm going bald. I have to be bald now. I don't like how my skin's so milky white. All that shit used to bother me until I realized that none of it fucking matters. It doesn't matter. You are the shit. Girls, like, hair. Your girls worry about your hair so much. You know how many guys pay attention to hair? None! None! I swear to God, bro, you could have a pink mohawk and I'd still think you were slam-tastic. What, do your boobs, are they not, like, are they starting to sag? Are they little and they sag? So what? I just realized that my window's open. I should probably close that. I think my neighbors can hear all this shit. But I want to continue this. Oh, yeah, that's embarrassing. Hello. Alright, got crank windows. So I'm pretty sure my 80-year-old neighbors just were outside listening to everything and probably are disgusted with me. But yeah, dude, like, be happy with your imperfections. Like, imperfections are what make you beautiful. Like, I don't know. You girls, a lot of you girls have it all wrong, man. Don't filter your pics. Don't fucking cover yourself in all this makeup. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do or what not to do, but like, this is me. I hate makeup. I hate it. I fucking hate it because it covers up your face. I want to see your face. I want you. I want all of you. You know what I mean? Now, I'm a different breed, all right? Not every guy's like that. Like, I don't like heels. Don't like heels. You know why? Because it makes your posture look non-human-like. And it looks uncomfortable. I want you to look comfortable. I'd rather you walk around barefoot. I also have a foot fetish. Maybe that has something to do with it. But I don't like dresses, even though they're sexy. Like, I like a girl to look comfortable. Honestly, I like nudity. I like nakedness. I want all of you and like your imperfections. And if you think you got, what's it called when your butt, like not dimple, what's the cellulite on your ass? So what? So what? Why are you trying so hard to be perfect? You should spend more time trying to be perfect as you, as yourself. Like, I try every day, swear to God, and I'm not lying every day, I say every day. Every day I look at myself and I'm like, was I a good person today? And there are times when I'm not. Perfect example. I was at a party recently and there was just this kid I was hating on. I very rarely hate. Like, very rarely do I hate on anything people are doing. For some reason, I didn't like this kid, man. And I thought he was trying to get with, like, mad girls. I thought he was a creep. I was judging him. And I was just, like, talking shit about him to the girls. Like, kind of hating on, like, yo, don't let that dude fucking press up on you. I wasn't jealous. It wasn't that. I was hating on this dude for no reason. And I can't come to find out, like, days later, like, I had talked to some people. I was like, sorry, but that kid was just, like, creep. And they were like, no. He's actually, like, a really harmless, good dude, man. He's just, you know. And I thought about it. I was like, oh, shit. I was hating. But the normal person would never do that. Normal person would just be like, fuck him and not think about it anymore. I actually addressed it with myself. And I was like, you know what? I was hating. And I've seen him recently. And I don't know if he knows I hated on him or not. I seen him recently once or twice, said what's up to him. And I think I could tell he was just very like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? I don't know him that well, but point is, every day I look at him, I'm saying, what did I do wrong? What can I do better to be a better person? You know what I mean? Like, I'm already, look, this is as good as I'm going to look. I go to the gym 4 times a week. I try to eat okay so I don't look. It's as good as I'm going to look. I'm okay with it. I'm happy with how I look. You know what I mean? I work more on me. I want to be better. I want to help more people. I want to make more people smile, which I like that I do. I like that 70 people can be watching me at one time and enjoy it. That's pretty cool. And I don't shut the fuck up, that's for sure. Let me try and scoot on some comments. I apologize if I'm missing a lot of comments, but Wayne's hopping in the shower. I will be here, Wayne, as long as my battery allows me to. But yeah, fuck all that makeup shit. Like, what's sexy to me is when a girl wears like shorts, sandals, and a tank top, and her hair's, I don't even care about her hair. Tie it back, actually. I actually prefer tied back hair, and I never knew why. Even as a kid. Shout out Kate Chase, she knows, because I always told Kate she looks better with her hair like this when I was young. And I realized I like when all girls have their hair back. You know why? Because when the hair's like this, I can't see your ears and more of your jaw and more of you. I want to see all of you. Whatever God made you, I want that. Stop covering it up. Like, I'm wearing a hat right now. I probably shouldn't be covering up my head. But I like the way this hat looks, though. It looks dope. No? And it covers the only reason it covers my ears, I'm not trying to be like, you know, I have a small dome, dude. I got like a kid's head. The size of it. Look. It's little. You know, Wayne Cash used to call me Marble Top when I was a kid. What do you think of the new choker trend? Alyssa, I don't know what the new choker trend is, but it sounds hot. What about the belly bag thing? What's it called? Somebody help me out. Fanny pack. Fanny pack. So is this something that's really coming back? Because I'll tell you one thing about the fanny pack. It is absolutely helpful. Like, I kind of hope it comes back because I would rock it. But not in the front. I'd rock it like in the side or the back or something. Because as a guy, we can't wear purses. Obviously, we can't, carry purses. So there's time where I have my phone, my keys, my wallet, and maybe a drink, and maybe some gum and all that. I can't carry all that shit. My pants be falling down. It'd be cool if I could fucking rock a fanny pack and bitches would still be like, damn, look at that kid in the fanny pack, dog. You got that fucking leather one, too. She said, I wonder what he has on that chapstick. Oh, you from... Like, I hope it comes back. I'm down with fanny packs. Hell yes, Breezy. You know what? Next podcast, I'm going to be here wearing just a fanny pack, covering my shalonga-donga-ding-dong. And we'll see. If I had a fanny pack, I swear I'd get naked right now and put one on. And just do it like that. I'm gonna, Chad. Chad Amaral says bring it back. Maybe I should start the trend. And shout out Derek Furtado. He's a comedian. We had him on our podcast, the Whatever podcast, which is every Monday at 7. We had him on. He was wearing a fanny pack and was totally embracing it, and I had nothing but love for him. And he actually pulled out all the shit he had in there, and it's hilarious. I think he had I don't know. I can't remember. He had cards and stuff. It was cool. It was like a fucking, But yeah, I might bring it back. Fanny pack for life, yo. What else we got, dude? We talked about sad stuff to begin with, and we got through it. We talked about women who need to just chill the fuck out and be yourself, And stop acting like you want to know what guys want. We're men. We want vagina, food, and sports. That's it. That's all we want. Surprise! That's the mystery. We don't want shit. We're simple. I've heard women be like, men are difficult. No, we're fucking not. We literally like pussy, cheeseburgers, and baseball and football. That's it. It's that simple, dude. So women are a tough breed. Who knows what women want, dude? Women are kind of like, you don't even know what you want, But then I got to a point where I started to actually listen to women. I actually started to talk to women and really listen to them. And I like to say I have a good grip on women. Do I know everything about a woman? Fuck no. But I started to understand them more. And a woman just wants someone to listen to her and understand her. And that's why so many men, it's hard for men to understand women. And because men don't try, that's why girls are like, fuck this dude, I'm going to become a lesbian. And that's why we're losing all our women to girls. Because motherfuckers can't tell the truth and be honest and stop cheating. Don't get me started with cheating. So many guys cheat that girls are so done with it that they're getting with girls. Swear to God, one day I'm going to be getting a blowjob, look down, and it's going to be a guy with a mustache. And I'm like, no! We're going to run out of women. It's like, take care of your women. Stop cheating on them. If you want to sleep with someone else, sit your girl down and be like, listen, I'm having these thoughts. I know this isn't right, but I'm like, want to fuck other girls. And I shouldn't. I love you. And I'm not going to say it's going to go over well. But if you're honest with her, dude, like, that's okay. It's okay to want to fuck other bitches. Like, you're always going to want to. You know what I mean? And don't think, girls do too, Women don't think your girl isn't looking around. And here's another thing too, by the way. This is something guys forget. Dudes are like, man, I wish I was fucking single, bro. Oh, you got the life, bro. I wish. I've been with my girl for 4 years. And I get it. Being single is amazing. But the guy always forgets it ain't that easy. Like, a lot of guys think, oh, man, I just want to get out of my relationship and just fuck mad hoes. Well, okay, are you sure mad girl's going to want to bang you? Like, because, and I've been in that situation before. There was a situation I was dating a girl for me, it was a while. It was a couple months. And I was like, I can't do this, man. I just need to be free. I need to get out there and just be able to do whatever I want. And I finally had the freedom, and I was like, all right, where's all the girls that I was supposed to bang? Like, it isn't that easy, bro. Don't think you got it like that, And what always happens, too, you leave your girl, and then your girl starts to not stop texting you and stop crying over you, and then you're like, uh-oh, I want her back. That's just the way life is. It sucks. You want what you can't have. When I have it, what I'm saying? I did this with a girl when I was 21, man. I fucked this girl's life up. Because for like 2 years, when I had her there, I was cool. I didn't give a shit. I was like, hey, whatever, man. I'm going to treat you good. I don't care. So I didn't treat her bad, but I wasn't like good to her like I should be. I didn't appreciate her. And then the minute that she would like show signs of going elsewhere, I get panicky and freak out and drag her back. I did this 10 times. Until I grew up, realized what I was doing, and changed that. And you want what you can't have. It's fucking And even that's why so many married men and married women fuck other people, because it's also like fucking like taboo. You know what I mean? like honestly, like I don't mess with another man's girl. It's one thing I don't do. If a girl comes on to me or whatever, or is really like pressing up and she's like married, it kind of turns me on because I'm like, ooh, you're a bad fucking girl, but I can't do that. I don't fuck with another man's girl. I don't want to be responsible for causing people pain. You know what I mean? Because there are plenty of girls with boyfriends out there who, or husbands that want to mess around, and I'm like, I don't want to be like part of the reason you guys hate each other. You know what I mean? I just feel, I don't know, I feel too responsible for that. And it ain't about getting caught. I don't fucking care. If your girl's after me, you gotta check your bitch, man. You gotta check your girl. So it isn't about that. It's just I don't wanna be responsible for breaking up a happy home or screwing that up. You know what I mean? Even though it turns me on sexually as a person, I think it's kind of whack when a girl wants to cheat. You know, it's weird. So I think it's like it turns me on. It's hot, but at the same time, I lose respect for her. Go figure. I'm a head case myself. Yes, Jake, I do got sorry on my arm from the board game. You know why I got this? I got this tattoo. It says sorry. Because for a long time in my life, I was always fucking up. And I was always telling people, yo, I'm so sorry. I found myself saying sorry so much. And it was so bad. So that's why I got it tatted on. And I also got this tatted on. It's maybe backwards, but it says whatever. I got this to remind me when my anxiety is real bad. Yo, man, whatever. Fuck it. Stop tripping. And it's so difficult to do. It's so hard. There are times I'll like read my arm and be like, Scott, you need to just get out of your head and relax. But you can't help the way you feel sometimes, man. Brain chemistry is a motherfucker. Angela said, my boyfriend thinks it was cool to stay out and acted like he was single. Now he sleeps in his car. Yeah, grass is always greener, right? Until it stops raining, then the grass dies, bitch. Now he's in the, yeah, you know. Yep, that's what happens. It's like this. You get together with a girl, whether it be the girl or the guy, you guys together. One of them's like, oh, I got her. I'm good. I'm going to go this way. And she's like, where are you going? Where are you going? And he's like, see ya. And she's like, well, fucking see you. And she's like, whoa, 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 get back over here. Come on. I love you. Okay? All right, we cool? All right, I'm going to go back over here, okay? You stay there. No, I love you. Well, I'm leaving. Well, bye. No! That's how it is, man. It's life. It's fucked up. But if you don't address it, if you're the person doing it, you don't address it, well, you're going to keep falling into that trap. That's why you got to constantly, every day, look at your life and make sure you're doing the right thing and look at what you did and said and then try to change it to be better. I'm not saying change who you are. You just want to change little things and pick up on what you're doing wrong and right and be strong and just be honest and try to be better. Try to better yourself every day. Be good to people. Because I don't give a fuck what religion you believe in or what you believe in. Or, you don't even need a religion for this. Just be good to other people, man. We're all on this planet together, and we're all in this journey together. Okay, this is a journey, this life. It's a motherfucking journey, and we don't know what's on the other end. It drives me nuts that I don't know what happens when we die. Like, that is my biggest fear in life, is death, and it's coming. It's coming for us. You know, whether it's... Here, look at this as a timeline, right? Look at this as a timeline. And go like this. Actually, hold on a minute. I'll show you right here what I'm talking about. Ta-da! Okay, so this is... I gotta go left to right, hold on. So let's say this is life, right? I'm thinking, let's say this is 0 years old, this is 100 years old. I'm thinking I'm gonna get to here like 70, 75. That's just what I think. Who knows? But if I die over here, which would be like 34, like next year, it's coming either way. Like, you can't get away. That's the point. You can't get away from it. It's coming for you. Death will always come for you. And a lot of people, I think what they do is they believe in a certain religion. They read a couple passages and they're like, oh, there's a heaven up there and there's a hell down there. If you're good, you go there. If you're bad, you go down there. Okay, let's go eat fucking spaghetti. No, like, I feel like I'm too intellectual to believe that shit. I'm not saying, listen, I don't like to conversate about this because I don't like to sway anybody's beliefs, but I'll just say this. I don't know what's real or not. I don't know if religion, like Catholicism, is the answer. I don't know if this is the answer. Here's what I know. No matter what, dude, I'm going to be as good to people on this earth as I can and to all living things that I can. I just feel deep in my heart that no matter what, if you're good to people, you're good. If you send me to hell after that, well, fucking, there's no way I was getting to heaven. Because you cannot deny that being good to other people is the right thing to do. You just can't. It's in your heart, dude. It's in your blood. I don't care what kind of upbringing you have. Being good to other people and making other people happy is the shit. It's the way to live, man. And if you make other people upset and sad, me personally, when I make somebody upset or sad, it sucks. I got into a fight when I was 13 once, and I beat the living shit out of this kid. To the point where, like, this old guy came out of his house. He's like, are you a boxer or what, dude? I mean, I tuned this kid up to the point he was, like, black and blue forever. And I hated every second of it. I hated it. I actually had to stop the fight at one point because I had him down like he was, I had him by the back of the neck. And I was kind of like, at this point, just smacking him in the back. I wasn't even punching him anymore. I was just, like, open hand slapping him. I felt so bad for this kid. And he wouldn't stop fighting back. And it just sucked. And I knew right there, I was like, oh, deep inside my soul, like, I don't want to hurt people, ever. Even if they deserve it, I don't want to hurt people. You know, you might react in a situation where someone hurts someone in your family, and you go hurt them, which is understandable. But I don't think that would ever I don't think I'd feel good about it. You know, I don't want to hurt people. I like happiness, man. I like people being happy. And that's why I think I always like trying to make people laugh. Like, when I was a kid, in middle school, I was always trying to be the class clown. Always. And I don't understand really why, but I always strived for that. And I sucked. I sucked at being funny. I swear to God, man. I know it's like anything else. When you practice enough, you become funny. That's why I like to say that I'm a funny person. You know, it's within me too, you know, like, but it's also like practice. Like, there was many times in middle school where someone would be like, shut up, Scott. And I was like, you know what? Your mom's dumb. Like, I had nothing. I had no jokes. I had nothing. And from fucking up, I learned what to say and what not to say. And now I feel like if anyone verbally wants to go at me, they're done. They're done. I've made people cry before making fun of them. And that felt good because they deserved it. You know what I mean? And I like to make fun of somebody when they deserve it. I really do. Like, someone who no one makes fun of. Like, the ripped out fucking guy at the gym who thinks he's a shit. Fucking walks around like, sup, squirt, get out of here, bro. I like to make fun of that dude because I like to bring back people back to reality for a bit. You know what I mean? I like to humble people up. You know what I mean? I remember I was at a party once. It sucks because I don't remember what I said exactly to this girl, but I was at a party once and there was this girl. And I was going back, I was like 23 years old, 22, 23 years old, right? At a kitchen. And this girl is being such a bitch. She's talking shit about a very good friend of mine. It was actually like, I think it was like my girlfriend at the time. Or if not, it was a good friend of mine. And this girl was talking about her in front of all these people in the kitchen. And she just was going on a rant. Like, she was talking and it was making her feel good. So she was just like, oh my God. And she was just wanting to make people laugh. But she was doing it at the expense of this person who wasn't there. And I walk into the kitchen and I see this going on like a circle. And they're laughing at her, making fun of her. And I'm like, first of all, this girl, if she was here, would whoop your motherfucking ass. And I laid into this bitch. And it just sucks. I wish I knew what I said, but it was just shit like, are you kidding me? I just went head to toe. I was like, look at your fucking feet, dude. Look at your toes, bro. They look like fucking monster hands, bro. Look at your face. You're a mess, bro. Talking shit about a girl who's not here. A girl would fuck you up. If I was a girl, I'd fuck you up. Your fucking pants suck. I don't know what I said to her, but I was like laying into this girl, dude. And she cried, I think. And she deserved it. So I got satisfaction out of that. I like making people I like making fun of people who deserve it. I don't like making fun of fat people or people who are kind of dumb or people who don't deserve it. You know what I mean? I like making fun of people who deserve it. You know what I mean? Like a dude at my job, he's like a manager and just thinks he's the shit. And I just want to one day just bring him down to earth because he literally will look at people and just be like, he's a young guy. He's like my age. Look at people and be like, and I don't know. Sometimes I see a sense of entitlement with people. I fucking hate it. I don't know. Why am I getting upset? Let me read some comments. Now, Ron Pimentel, this is interesting. He said, I don't know, man. I think once you die, it's the end. With That said, if there is reincarnation, I want to be reincarnated as a bra. I want to be reincarnated as a G-string, definitely. For a Spanish girl with a big butt. I do think there's a strong possibility, by the way. I know this isn't a sexy answer, but I do think there's a strong possibility that when you die, that's it. Because, I mean, let's think about it theoretically and scientifically, really quick. Your brain is really like your control center. And this is like the control room, your heart. Your heart stops beating. Your brain stops working. What happens when your brain stops working? You don't have any feeling. You can't think. You can't see. You can't smell. You can't taste. So life as you know it is over. But there's people, obviously, who believe in the soul, which I'm kind of on board with. I kind of do believe there's energy. And here's the thing about reality. Like, we only think what's real is what we can see, hear, smell, touch, taste, right? 5 senses. That's what's real to us. So we think we have all the answers. I love how just people, like, think they have all the answers. Like, Catholics. They're like, nope, this is how it is. Fucking dude, he died on the cross, right? He's got a fucking magic place up there where you put your wings on. But if you're bad, you go down there and you're going to be eternally in flames, dude. Did you, like, do you hear? That's what it sounds like to me. Like, are you kidding me? That's what you believe in? Like, bro, don't tell me, like, Johnny fucking Shish Kebab from down the street has the answers to the universe. Alright? That book was written before we knew what a universe was, okay? Like, dude, don't you understand that what's real? Like, can't you just understand that, like, the reason that we're here, why we're here, is so unfathomable to our brain that we can't comprehend it. So just quit and give up. That's what I did. Because it bothered me for so long. It still does. But I just think that the answer to why we're here, and everybody's like, well, it's got to be a God. No, there doesn't have to be a God. The creation could be so beyond our realm of understanding. For instance, try to teach your dog how to pay taxes. You can't. His brain doesn't work. It's not intelligent enough to understand that. So I think the reason that we're here, how we were created, why we're here, and what happens after is beyond our comprehension. And you know why people don't want to believe that? Because it scares the fucking shit out of them. I know. I think that's what brought a lot of my anxiety and depression on early age, was I stopped believing in God and I started losing my faith. Now, am I saying it's not true? Absolutely not. I don't have the answers. That could all be true. There could be a heaven and hell. I don't fucking know. All I'm saying is I'm okay with not knowing now. And it's scary, don't get me wrong. Because when I'm in the plane and the plane's going down, I'm going to be the guy freaking out like, oh my God, like I'm going to have an absolute, it's going to be the scariest moment in my life if I'm in a plane crash. But the person on the side of me, the religious person, is going to be like, I'm fine. I know, because I'm a good person and I'm going to heaven. And it's like, cool if that works for you, but I care too much about the truth to believe that. But I'm not saying it's not true either. I'm agnostic for people. I'm not an atheist. I believe an atheist is someone who says, no, there is no God. I don't have any firm beliefs like that. I'm not going to sit here and act like I have the answers. I'm agnostic. I only believe 100% what you can prove. If you can't prove it, it's a good theory. All right? Let's see what we got for new comments. Yes, Shannon, we're not doing anything on a Friday night, okay? Some of us are lame. Some of us are tired. Some of us are broke. I'm all three. Stop hating. Why are people mad, by the way? Why am I getting a lot of mad faces? People upset because I'm not Catholic? Wow, I'm getting mad, mean faces. Hold on, what's going on here? Something wrong? Oh, I think one person is disliking, like, everything. What's going on? Alright, whatever. Fuck them. Fuck you haters, it's Friday night. If you don't like it, turn your station. Put on something else. I'm sure Botched is on. Or Gilmore Girls or something. I started talking about religion. So what? I'm talking about real shit, dude. I can't be a clown, alright? I'm not a fucking monkey. I'm not gonna sit here for an hour and tell jokes, bro. Alright? That's not what I do. I can't do that by myself for an hour. And by the way, my opinion isn't saying, I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm not saying, like, God's not real. I don't know. I don't know the truth. I can be all mad because you're scared. Because you're scared that you know I might be right. There might be nothing after this. Or you don't have the answers. It's because you go to church and eat that cardboard and drink the... I shouldn't do this. I'm not going to... You know what? I'm done shitting on religion. It's not my place. Tell me jokes, monkey. I want to laugh. I'm getting spammed with mad faces. Alright, let me tell some other stuff. Let me, how about I just flex? Can I flex? Let's see if this brings on any happy face. Love, give me some hearts, dude. Give me some hearts. Angela, I'd rather be home watching a good movie or out to the movies. So why don't you go? Why the hell are you watching this shit? It's just me talking shit, man. And if you're thinking about going to the gym, by the way, it's awesome. I hated it for so long until I got so used to it as a part of my lifestyle that I only have to go 3 times a week, and I'm not saying I'm like ripped out of my mind or anything, but I have a decent body, and as long as you don't eat like a fucking retard, sorry about the word retard, I know that's like not politically correct, then you're good. But when you go to the gym and you first start off, you need like 4, 5 days a week at least. And still, I only got pistols. I don't have, shout out Derek Bowl. He said I got license to carry small arms. Yeah, this is just like it's like a little 22, whatever. Don't matter. Yo, mama like it. Yo, mama had no power in my biceps. I always go to that, by the way, when someone really wants to like talk shit. You always go to their mom. And what sucks now is we're at an age where it's like some moms are dead, so it could backfire. Someone talks shit to you, you're just like, bro, you're a fucking clown, dude. You look stupid. I'm like, well, your mom doesn't care. She was at my house last night. And then he's like, my mom died. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go. Oh, I want to tell you a hilarious story. Dude, this happened to me like last year. I went to my dentist, and this is hilarious. I've been going to my dentist since I was a kid. And as you guys know from my first ScottCast, I got fake teeth, so I've spent a lot of time at the dentist. So I walk in, and there's always like this secretary there. She's cool. But today there was like this young hot girl. And I'm like, ooh. And now I'm not a tit guy. Like, tits are cool. I like asses. Like, you show me your ass, it's a wrap. I'm in love with you. But this girl had like cannons, dude. And she was young and hot, bro. Like, fucking hot. So I'm like, shit. So whatever, I go do my dentist thing. My dentist does his thing, you know what I mean? He's like a big fat guy. Awesome dude. But I'm just trying to give you a visual. Little fat guy. I shouldn't say big fat guy. Little chubby. Very chill dude. Good. I'm really cool with him. He's like about 50. So we come out. I'm done. I go over to like pay or do my next visit or whatever. And it's her. And now, so it's like this, bro. Pretend I'm the girl. It's her. And then the dentist is right behind her. Like kind of trying to show. I think she's new. Trying to like show her shit. So I'm looking at him like this. So I'm looking at. Now, I'm me. I'm looking at the secretary with big tits, hot. And right behind her is the dentist, who I'm, like, cool with. So she's looking down, like, doing data entry or whatever, like, put my name in. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, all right? Am I right? And he's not really, he's just kind of like, and I'm exaggerating. I wasn't doing this, but I was just kind of like, man, not bad. And he was just kind of like staring at me, like not getting it. I'm like, oh, maybe he's gay. I don't know. So, she looks at me and she goes, what's your name? And I'm like, Scott Madeira. She's like, okay, let me just type that in. She types it in. I'm like, a little more now. I'm like, dude, check this girl. Tits, bro. I'd smash. I'd fuck her, bro. And then she goes like this. She goes, I'm not really sure about this screen. Could you help me, Dad? And I'm like,
Hello.
oh my God. Who is at the door?
Plug your phone in.
What?
Because you're going to run out of battery.
Who is this?
I am Ma, and I just came to do one thing. I'm going to leave.
Oh my gosh, you got a belly bag! Can I try it on?
You can have it. It's a belly bag.
Oh, sweet.
Or turn around, and it's a fanny pack.
Oh, that's how it works.
Difference.
All right, so this.
You got a fanny pack.
It's a fanny pack.
And you know, if there's any money in it, I want it back.
No, that's mine. No. And so this would be the
fanny bag. The
no,
belly
this would be
bag.
the belly bag. So
Belly
what do you
bag.
guys think? Do you think
Belly bag?
belly bag?
Fanny pack.
But based on the votes, I'm gonna start. I don't think this looks bad, Mom.
No, I love
No?
it. I got a better one.
You're
so
such a
I
nerd.
gave my shitty one to you.
Well, you have a better one?
Yeah, I have a better one. It's black.
I want the upgraded belly bag. Let me see if there's any money in here.
There's no money in it. I'm sorry.
Mom, there's condoms in here.
No,
There's no
not.
condoms.
All right. Hi,
yeah.
everybody. Bye, everybody. I just
Thank
went,
you.
All right. Bye.
That was
Bye.
perfect. I love you.
I'm like, where is it?
My mom lives in the basement. So.
And I'm going to take the dog out for a walk.
You want to take him?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not taking him.
No, you can take him for a
I already
walk.
told you, I'm not taking the dog ever. I'll take him for a walk.
Yeah, she constantly reminds me because I have a motorcycle that she's
Right.
like, if you die, I'm not taking the dog.
And I'm not, by the way.
She's got
Let's go, Tony the dog.
You want?
All right, Tony and I are going to pee.
All right, you have
No,
a.
we're not going to pee.
You're gonna pee with him?
He's going to go pee.
Are you? You got the leash?
Yep.
Perfect.
All right, go back to your peeps.
All right, so we got a belly pack, folks.
Fanny pack.
Fanny pack or belly? I like the belly look better personally.
I know.
We're gonna. Wow. What do you guys think? Let me know.
All right, Tony and I are going for a walk.
All right, guys.
Let's go, baby love.
My mom's partying on Friday night. I'm not. My views went up when my mom came in. So I got this new belly bag, which I'm not gonna lie, dude. Actually, I'm wearing it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Dude, I'm not lying. Like, if I walk up to a girl on the beach, like, yo, put your number in my fanny pack, ho. No, yo, write your name, write your number down, put it in my belly bag, B. You feel me, dog? That's how you get girls, guys. No inbox messaging. You just come around and be like, yo, put your number in my fanny pack, bro. And he, fuck. Yeah, I'll twerk. Dude, my mom's a shit, man. Just brought me a belly bag. Kind of pissed she didn't bring me any food, but whatever. So that was cool. Cinderella in the house. That is my mom. She is a wild woman. She did give birth to me, and I was a mistake. Oh, but to end that story, which nobody cares about now, it was his daughter. It was his daughter, the girl with the tits. Anyway, yeah, my mom gave birth to me, and I was an accident. Yeah, she told me that quite a few times. She thought about abortion. Her and my dad were like, yeah, we can't afford this, and I don't want kids. But they had me, and I'm an only child. My mother tied her tubes right after me, because she's like, I ain't never doing that again. From what I was told, I cried for 4 years straight, which is why my mom probably torments me now. But then she does cool shit like bring me a belly bag. You know what I mean? I did not know she was coming either. That's cool. But yeah, man, I'm an only child. So I have only child disease, which means like I don't like sharing stuff. But that is another example of like how I got better. I noticed that about myself, and I started to say, no, like stop being this is mine, this is mine. Like I want to share. You know. But yeah, man, dentist. I'm glad she came in and right after that story. But I was looking at the dentist, dude, and I'm like, ooh, and she's like, can you help me with this, Dad? And I looked at him, and he's like, yeah. So basically, I was hitting on his daughter, hardcore, who was like 16. I was like, I'm gonna go get a new dentist now, and I'm gonna go to jail for rape. She did not look 16. She looked 17 and a half or 18. But shit, yeah. Yeah, so Mama Scooch. Leah said, my son is 14 months and all he did is cry. Well, shouldn't have had a kid. This is why I pull out. I don't understand it. Like, I sometimes look at my mom like, why did you have me? Did I ask you to be here? No. Stupid. Yeah. My mom comes here and says, charge your phone, here's a belly bag, and then brings me gifts. She's the best. I'm bringing back, I swear to God, I am bringing this back. It doesn't look bad, I'm telling you. I'm going to be in the gym like, yeah. I'm going to do a competition, a fucking, what's that called, bodybuilding competition. Wearing nothing but a belly bag, just like, it's right. And then if I lose, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go, oh, I didn't win, well, check this out. Here, you can have this. Alright. Son of a bitch. It looks so bad. Wayne, that's haters. Here come the haters. Wayne, you're just jealous because now you know I have a belly bag and you don't. Or a fanny pack. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want with it. Oh, Bridget, you hope I charge my phone because you're bored. Are you bored from this? Please say yes. I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm wearing a fucking fanny pack. Wayne, you're hating. You love my belly bag and you know it. Jesus. I want to wait and see. The belly bag is terrible. All right, Wayne, we get it. You don't have to wear a belly bag, you know. Not everybody wants to wear Jordans, okay? If everybody was sexy like me, then the world would be boring. Actually, the world would be awesome, but not everybody can be like that. So yeah. Come on, let's talk about something else, man. Do I have to come up with all this shit? Scotty Bag Swag. I hear you, Saris. Brianna, you damn right I look good with the belly bag. I'm not taking this thing off. I'm showering with it and everything. I will wear it tomorrow, Wayne, to ride. I'm going to a party tomorrow. I will have this on with a picture as proof. My mom gave it. If somebody talks shit, my mom gave it to me, bro. You can talk shit? Talk shit to her. Thank you, Bridget. I like it too. I wonder what I'm going to put in it. I have essential oils. Look at this, essential oil. You know what essential oil is? It's complete bullshit is what it is. It's supposed to like make you feel better, and it's essential oil. It gets in your skin and helps with calmness and soothing, and it's crap. It just smells cool. It's fucking, it's a mind game. It's placebo. There's no scientific proof that can fucking help anything. But it smells pretty good, not gonna lie. I don't use, by the way, I've never used chapstick. Like when I was a kid, I think I did, but never used chapstick. My lips, they stay nice, big, and moist. I ain't gonna drink it. I would, dude, I should drink this, no? I got no Fireball tonight. Should I drink the oil? I am gonna get Tony, my dog. Oh, fuck, I ain't eating that. I feel like I might lose my organs. I'm wearing the belly bag, alright? I'll be there at 4 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to a fucking like wedding shower. But it's going to be awesome because it's in my friend's yard. And we're just going to get slammed, sandwich drunk. And I was given the oil. I was given the essential oil when I was going through all my like anxiety and depression because I tried everything. And it didn't work, but I'm not going to talk about the fight between Mayweather and McGregor, and I'll tell you why. Because it's complete, what a complete joke. First of all, McGregor's never going to win because he's not a boxer. This guy's a fucking professional and the whole hype about it, it's just, they're both, I bet you both those dudes after those press conferences go into the same bus together and dap each other up and like, we just made so much money. I don't believe it. Weed works better. I'll tell you one thing, man. I cannot smoke. My whole life, if I smoke weed, my anxiety is horrific. My brain, when I smoke weed, my brain opens up to doors open in my mind that should be closed. And it's not just like, oh my God, I think people are following me, or, oh my God, like, it's like, I will go in depth, like, oh my God, like, today I saw an old man walking, and I feel so bad for that old man. I wonder what he's gone through. He looks like he's in so much pain. Like, I overthink like crazy, and it scares the living shit out of me, man. And that's why I can't smoke. I can only smoke when I'm like hammered. If I'm drunk, my anxiety's gone, I can smoke. And then I just kind of like do the spins, throw up, and pass out. But weed, everyone's like, you gotta smoke, it calms you down. Not everybody, dude, okay? Marijuana has the opposite effect for me. And don't get into different strains, guy, because it doesn't matter. As long as there's THC in that marijuana, the THC makes me go. I don't care if it's the body high, sativa, indica, whatever. I don't care if it's the body high or the mental high. I smoke, I'm bye-bye. I'm not in a good place. I get very, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, when I smoke, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. That's because it's a panic attack. And a lot of people, crazy anxiety. Yeah, Leah said, I can't smoke either. I get crazy like I'm in a video game. You know what's funny? People talk about, Allie said that's how I feel without it. People talk about mushrooms. I want to do mushrooms so bad, but I'm so scared to lose my mind. Because I feel like when people talk about how they trip on mushrooms, that's how I feel like when I smoke weed. You know what I mean? It's literally the same. It's crazy. Yep, and Wayne says the same thing. He used to be the biggest pothead on earth, and now it feels the same. You know why, Wayne, dude? It's because now you get older, you start using your mind more, and you start thinking things more, and you're more open to it. And weed fucking, dude, makes you think about stuff you don't want to think about, man. It's not good for you, but I'd rather pop like a Valium. You know what I mean? Drink a couple beers, pop a Valium. I'm like, yeah. Feel great. Acid is terrifying. I heard acid is pretty fucking nuts. That I would never touch. And Jake said, I lost my mind on mushrooms, but I want to try acid. Nope. And everybody does say that too. They say you would love shrooms, but I've heard too many bad trips, and I'm not positive. You have to be real positive in the right setting for that, and I think I'd be too negative going into it, and I would just be stuck in a 5-hour horrific trip, and it would like scar me for life. But one thing, if you guys don't know, if you want to look it up, I'm dead serious. Look up DMT, dimethyltryptamine, DMT. On my next ScottCast, I'll talk about it because I've never done it, but I've studied it. I've thoroughly researched this. I mean, to the point where I've watched people on YouTube trip, listen to their experiences. DMT is a crazy natural drug. You get high for 10 minutes, and you go to another planet. Just look it up. Type in Joe Rogan DMT. He'll explain it. Fucking nuts, man. DMT is basically like ayahuasca, and ayahuasca is like the liquid form of it. But I have a friend, actually, we do the podcast with, Justin Crofton. He has done both DMT and mushrooms and ayahuasca. He went to Peru and did ayahuasca on a retreat. So look up DMT, man. Knock your motherfucking socks off, dude. I'm way too scared to try it. What do I think about steroids? I think, I think steroids are fine if you do them the right way. If you don't take too much, absolutely. Like testosterone, pure testosterone, I don't see a problem at all. Because if you do it the right way, you don't do too much. You're just giving yourself what your body already produces. So with men, our testicles produce testosterone. So if you just shoot more in it, you do the right amount, it makes you feel better. It makes you fuck like a racehorse. It makes you lift stronger. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel better about yourself. You feel like you're young again. But if you take too much, that's when you get acne and your muscles get all fucked up. Yeah. So my thought on steroids is pure testosterone. Do your research. Do it the right way. Nothing wrong with it. What do I think about transgenders? I think that if you're being who you feel you are, I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it takes a lot of courage to do that. I don't understand it, but if you feel like you should be a woman, then be a woman. If you feel like your whole life you should be a man, be a man. As long as you're not hurting anybody, I embrace it. And I give you credit for being who you want to be. Jessica Long said, you think it makes your dick small? No. If you take too much testosterone, your testicles will shrink. The reason that is because your testicles produce testosterone, but if you're shooting in too much, your balls don't have to produce it. So therefore your balls stop working and they become small, which is creepy. I heard they want to start using Viagra for PTSD. Bridget, I don't understand why Viagra. What would getting an erection have to do with post-traumatic stress disorder? I don't think I understand that one. David said it definitely makes it harder to get hard. What, steroids? No. Testosterone, if anything, makes you hornier and makes you fuck more. Testosterone. We might be talking about a different kind of steroid here, but testosterone will make your sex drive through the roof. Yeah. Yeah, swear to God. No. If you take too much, not testosterone, dude. I'm not going to argue. Read an article. I'm not going to read an article, Bridget. I don't like reading. If you come up with something, don't come up with something and just tell me, read an article. Explain to me what PTSD and Viagra have to do with each other. I'm not going to go, oh yeah, let me just stop and go read that, Bridge. Explain it to me. Irene said, I must have high testosterone. Irene, shout out to Irene who's been watching the whole time. I like that. That's awesome. Oh, Rich, next subject. All right, well, Rich, help me out, dude. Don't just say next subject. Give me a topic. Next subject. Dude, I'm not a fucking magician, man. I don't have notes. I just go. We're in a conversation, people. Yeah. Eat this. Belly bag. Hashtag belly bag, yo. What do we got? What time is it? It's 9. I'm going to be going off soon. I got nothing. Same here, Rich. Let's talk about sex. Jess, I can talk about sex, but be like specific. What about sex? More jokes, you monkey. Irene, man, you must really have a boring Friday night. Damn. Tell a fucking funny story, kid. Alright. I'll tell a funny story. I'm just thinking of a real good one. I don't know. I think I'm going. I don't think I want to talk anymore. That's how I'm going to end it. I'm done. Thanks, guys, for watching. I just realized that I'm done. Do you see that? I just fucking was just like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. Have a good night, everybody. I'll be back next week.